Intern teachers are protesting what they term as punitive terms by the teachers' employer TSC. The interns who were not eligible for the financial bill cushion claim they're being deducted the 1.5% housing levy on top of the NHIF deductions. KUPPET now wants TSC to come clean on the allegations that teachers are being employed after receiving employment letters from the area members of parliament. Bramwell Bwire is in Kisumu and now reports.
As you've said, we're here in Kisumu, and today we're focusing on matters teachers, and these are the intern teachers. These are teachers who have been employed on 1 year by the government, pending the permanent confirmation or the renewal of their yearly contracts. But with me here, I have KUPPET Executive Secretary from Vihiga. There have been issues that have been arising from these intern teachers. One of the issues being them being deducted from their monthly stipend of the NHIF, that is the house levy, and there have been cry that they were not included in the salary increment. Allow me to speak to the Secretary General KUPPET from Vihiga. This is Sabalenyeni. I want him to shed some of the lights here. You are the union leaders of KUPPET. One, we want to start from here. Are these interns part of your members?
The interns are not our members, as we are aware, but you see these are teachers who are going to join us in the next few years, and then they'll become our members. So even as they wait to join us on P&P, we have, I think, every right to fight for them and to speak for them and to raise the issues.
There have been issues that have been coming out from them. They have been saying nobody's fighting for them. There is that deduction that has been ongoing. Then there's this issue of uncertainty on when they will be employed after I've seen so many people dishing out employment letters even in funerals. As union leaders, what is your take on all these issues?
It's a sad state of affairs. Bira, I want to confirm what you are saying. One, these teachers have been put on contract terms for 1 year. And the reason they took up this employment is because they knew when the chance by the Teacher Service Commission to put them on P&P will come, they'll be given advantage. That's what has been happening for the last few years since this program was rolled out. Even this year, we employed so many teachers on internship, and those teachers came from the schools they were teaching on BOM, knowing that when this chance comes for P&P, they'll be given an advantage because of the marking scheme. Now we are surprised because, as I'm speaking to you, so many teachers are being employed by the government through their members of parliament. And it appears that once you are an intern, can't connect to your MP, then it means you won't get this slot. So we want, as a union, and as the Vihiga branch in particular, we want the Teacher Service Commission to come clean on this matter, because we want to know what is the exact role of members of parliament in the employment of a teacher in this country. We know TSC is a constitutional commission. It is very independent. It has powers granted for by the constitution, and we expect them to remain an equal opportunity employer the way they have been all these years, so that all these teachers who are coming in can be given a fair chance, can be given an opportunity to be employed by TSC. It is so sad because those who are being employed now, some of them even graduated later than those who are serving as interns. So those who are serving as interns are wondering at what time will they be employed as P&P? It is giving them a lot of hopelessness. Some of them have given up, and I'm afraid if we don't address this issue, so many of them will not be able to renew those contracts, which are expiring in December this year.
Talk about the salary deductions. They are only being given a stipend of 20,000 shillings. Again, we have this deduction from NHIF, we have the house levy. Yet when there was the pronouncement by the president over the increment of salary of teachers, they were not considered.
It is true. These teachers have been getting a stipend of 20,000, but that was before the finance bill came into effect. And now, as I'm talking to you, they are paying the NSSF, they are paying the NHIF, they are paying the housing levy. When the government, the Teacher Service Commission, was meeting the unions last month to discuss about the 7 to 10% pay rise, not even actually a pay rise, but a cushion for the finance bill, these teachers were not included. We expected them to have their pay also revised to at least 25,000 or something like that, so that when they pay those deductions, they can come back to 20,000 where they were. Now, as I'm talking to you, most of them are earning about 15,000 shillings. Most of them are unable to pay rent. They are unable to meet their resources, their needs, and they're even unable to go to school and teach because of the high cost of living that has come up. So these teachers are suffering, and the way I've told you, they are not members of the union, but they expect somebody to speak for them, and that's how we come in.
Thank you. That is KUPPET Executive Secretary Vihiga Branch Sabalenyeni, shedding some light on issues, pertinent issues that are affecting the interns. Remember, these are teachers who have been employed just on 1 year contract as they await permanent confirmation from the government in whatever school they are teaching in. But you are going to wait and see whatever action the Ministry of Education and the Teacher Service Commission is going to take just to ensure that these teachers are leveraged, or they are